Hello, I'm Matthew from Ludobox, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Sol. Sol is a team game, it's a racing game, and you want to get a special golden idol on the island of the sun. It's a game for 2 to 8 players, ages 10 and up, and it plays for around 45 minutes. So in Sol, you're going to have two teams, the blue team and the orange team, and you want to get that sun idol, because it's very precious, and basically you just want it. So the idol is going to be hidden in one of those temples here, and you need to know which one. And you're going to explore the islands for clues, because you want to get to it. But on the island, you're going also to find riches and the other team, and you're going to fight, because that's what pirates do and other people do. So in this game, you're going to play a character, and the characters are all different. You have a character sheet with a power and with 3 important stats. You have movement points, attack points, and finally you have search points. So the search points are going to help you remove those tokens, which help you basically to do everything that you want to do, going for clues, also fighting, because you're going to find some bonus tokens. So how do you play a turn? Basically, you're going to spend your movement points and search points. So for example, I'm going to play as Yao here, and let's imagine I'm here. I'm already here. So spending movement points is rather easy. 1 square is 1 movement point, as long as I stay on the same exact level. If I want to go up, well, I need to spend more points. So it's indicated here, but by level that you climb, you're going to spend 1 more. So if I want to go from the beach to the forest, I need to pay 1 and 2 because it's 1 level above. So if I want to get up on this orange mountain, I would spend 3. So I can get up to 4 levels, but I don't have the points here. I have 3 movement points. There is also something I can do. For example, if I were like this, like Yao was here and he moves up there, I can spend a movement point to pull someone up. So you're going to pull Leonardo up, ignoring the requirements of the altitude. And this is very important because you're going to help the people and the characters who have less movement than you. So searching is quite easy. Searching is simply taking the token that's on your square and flipping it. If it can be a token which has an instant effect. I'm going to come back to that in 1 second. Or it can be a movement token or a movement token or an attack token. If it is one of these tokens, you just don't flip it. You place it in your inventory and you will be able to use these afterwards. And this is very important because it can give you a boost at the right moment. So we have 2 tokens which are a bit different. We have flag tokens. So flag tokens are important because they are going to grant you exit points. Those exit points, every time you get one of those flags, you're going to place an exit point of your color on one of these Ks. These help you basically exit and get back to your boat with the idol, so they help you win the game because they give you 1 extra exit point. And finally, you have the sun amulets. So once you get to the second sun amulet, something happens. So you have 2 sun amulets per terrain, and when you get the first, nothing happens, and when you get to the second, you're going to start drawing these clue cards. So you can take cards from the discard pile and put them face up, or you can take cards and place them in the team hand and place them face down. So this is important because it gives you the clues as to what the temple is. And we have 3 criteria. So is it the shape? We have the shape of the temple, its color, and the number of staircases that lead to it. So the game is going to continue until a 7th card is laid out. So I'm going to lay out 7 cards, and then once the 7th card is played, everything is flipped up. So let's imagine we are in this case. We are going to know what temple is it. So it's a question of majority. So for example, here we have 3 cards. We have 4 staircases and 1 staircase. So the the four staircases win. It's obviously a square temple, and here we have an equality. So the tiebreaker is very simple. You take the card that was played last. So here it's green. So I'm going to look for a temple that's green, that has four staircases and that's square. It's this one, and the idol appears on that temple. But this is not the end of the game. You need to get up there, to take the idol, and then you need to go back either to your boat or to an exit point of your color in order to win. But the other team is probably going to fight you, and at any rate, at any moment of the game, if two characters are on the same square, they're going to fight. So if that happens, you're going to compare strength, so combat strength here. And the attacker and defender can play red tokens. So these are red tokens if you have explored a bit, which allow you to have one extra sword, and then you roll dice for both teams, add the swords of each team, and the one with the greatest number of swords is going to win. If you win, you get to wound the other character, the character from the other team, and to move him around, or move her around, and place that character on an adjacent space. A wounded character loses his special ability until the end of the next turn. Also, you cannot trigger any combat by moving on a space that's occupied by the other team, and also you cannot help in combat, basically. You're worthless for one turn. And at the end of your next turn, you're going to flip the other your pawn, you'll flip it over and you can fight again and you're well rested again. If you have the idol and that you fight against someone and you lose that fight, you also lose the idol and the idol goes to the opposing side, which is basically how you get the idol from the other side. The game is won and the game ends at the same time when a team just brings the idol to either the ship or an exit point. That's it. You know almost everything there is to know about Soul. Now play well and see you on the box.